Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, giving infinite praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'chakodash. Give a double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom, and salutation to all you sincere Akim across the four winds, pushing this truth with sincerity of heart. All right. Your brother, Kasamagan from the DC camp, coming at you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'chakodash for the elect. Now, this is going to be a quick one. We're going to go into the technology, the up-and-coming microchip, also known as the mark of the beast in the Bible. And this particular statement that I've seen recently, and I wanted to share this with the Akim to let you know. Well, we already know, but really just reinforce the fact that Esau's technology, Esau being the so-called white man, right, the devil that the Bible speaks of, Esau technology is actually sorcery. All right, it's actually witchcraft. All right, and then you see right here, this particular statement from this Edomite, reinforces that fact. All right, it says this is a statement, and the individual is Arthur C. Clarke, and the statement is any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Indistinguishable from magic. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So when you get to a certain level of technology, right, and the technology is so advanced that it's remarkable that you talking about quantum technology, the things that the microchip is able to do, right? And we're gonna read an article about some of the things that the microchip is able to do. It's damn near magic, all right, and it shows you that technology, Esau's technology, is a form of magic or sorcery. All right. The problem is a lot of us from watching movies, we just accustomed to the ancient type of sorcery with the witches and the warlock and the blood sacrifice and all that. Well, the technology that Esau possesses is born out of all of those rituals, right? Those rituals that you're aware of already, the blood sacrifice and all of that. Well, when you do those rituals, the spiritual demon Satan opens up the portals and sends out information. And that information is to what? Is to open up your mind to new equations, mathematical equations that therefore brings about this high advanced level of technology. All right. So it's sorcery on the left hand side. Now, let's go to this is, of course, the individual author C. Clarke. All right. This is 1962. It says in 1962 in his book, Profiles of the Future, an inquiry into the limits of the possible, science fiction writer Arthur C. Clarke formulated his famous 3 laws, of which the third law is the best known and most widely cited. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. All right. And that's exactly what we're dealing with. Now, let's deal with the word magic. All right. So when you look up the word magic or animal online, it says magic. It says art or art of influencing or predicting events. All right. So when you have predictive programming, right? You have these cell phones. I mean, just deal with the cell phones. You talking about social media, the technology that's around us. That's why you notice. There's certain trends, there's certain things that are recommended to you, right? When you go shopping, the AI is able to capture patterns, all right? So you start to show patterns, and through the patterns that you've shown, the AI is able to predict your future events, kind of basically prophesying, what's going to happen or what you're going to do before you do it, which is kind of, it's a God-like skill. Now, the thing is nobody truly knows what's going to happen before it happens but Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushua. All right. Now, human beings do have patterns, and after a while, you could kind of predict their behaviors, which is still a form of magic. All right. So it says magic art of influencing or predicting events and producing marvels. Now, a key word, marvels, producing marvels. Marvels goes back to magic. All right. Hidden natural forces, supernatural art. All right. The microchip or the mark of the beast is a supernatural art. And I'm going to prove it to you in the article that I have. It says, especially the art of controlling the actions of spiritual or superhuman beings. All right. Magic, magical, sorcery. All right. And sorcery. All right. So you have to understand that the mark of the beast, the microchip, although it's advanced technology, it's really born out of sorcery. All right. It's Esau's sorcery. And Esau's a warlock. All right. He's a warlock. And that's why he does his ritual, right, behind closed doors. Now, this is medicalnewstoday.com, and it states brain body linking microchip helps paralyzed man regain movement in arm. All right. So that's supernatural art. All right. It says, let me see. So it says health experts have long held that severe spinal cord injury damages central nervous system function beyond repair. However, researchers at Northwell Health in New York have been challenging this assumption with a game-changing breakthrough. All right, they call it a game-changing breakthrough. In March 2023, bioelectric medicine researchers, surgeons, and engineers at Northwell's Feinstein Institutes for Medical Research. So when you see Feinstein, you already know that's talking about Amalek, all right, the so-called Jews. It says successfully enable a man to move and feel with his paralyzed arm and hand. All right, so as we know, for the longest, when when you would be paralyzed from the neck down or from the waist down, you pretty much through. All right, you were basically gonna live the rest of your life on a wheelchair. But now going into 2023, all right, there is an advanced technology, all right, that is capable of having you receive the feeling into your nervous system, and being able to actually have feeling back in your arms and your legs. All right, it's a marvel, it's a miracle, basically. All right, this technology is able to perform miracles. So thus it's very seductive, because most people that lose access to their members, they would love to regain that. All right. And that's going to be something that all these governments are going to pitch that. The United States government is going to pitch the idea of, hey, listen, you were once paralyzed, but now you can walk. Think about that. Because the last time the person heard about a man being paralyzed and walking was when Yahushua was in the scene. Now, Esau steps in a little over 2,000 years ago and says, hey, look at me. I am God now. I have the ability to have you get up and walk. All right. So let me see. It says in their novel clinical trials, the team performed a 15-hour open brain surgery to restore communication between the body and brain of Keith Thomas of Massapequa, who has been living with paralysis since 2020. All right. It says the Northwell Health colleagues develop AI algorithms, brain implants, and innovative stimulation technology to form the first of its kind double neural bypass. This bypass forms an electronic bridge that facilitates the flow of information throughout the participant's body, spinal cord, and brain. So those when you when you do a little research, scientific research, especially dealing with the body, right? You hear about those electrical pulses that are being sent from the brain to the rest of the body. like shock waves, basically, and it's all communication. When you move your hand and you move your feet, it's shock wave, it's electrical shock waves being sent to those parts, and it's making them move. Now, something happens where that communication gets cut off and you become paralyzed. Now, with this microchip, all right, whether it be the brain, most likely in here they talking about the brain chip. With this brain chip, it's able to basically be a vessel, all right, to channel all those electrical pulses back and link it back with those body parts, so those body parts can reawaken and be of use again. And this is a marvel. This is indeed a miracle. All right. And the scripture acknowledges that this is a miracle. The problem is, all right, it's sorcery. All right. It's magic. It's sorcery from the left hand side. All right. It's a miracle by Satan, not of the Most High. Because the Heavenly Father, his miracles are done in the spirit. Esau's miracles are done carnally. That's why now let's dive back into the scriptures. This is Revelation 13 and 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which is ancient Rome, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed." The first beast being ancient Rome. All right. And now the system of ancient Rome, from the governors to the Senate, all right, has come back into reincarnation, all right, as a form of the United States, the EU, all right. And then you have that system, which is that image, a way of life, the European way of life, the Edomite way of life, all right. Verse 13, it says, "And he doeth great wonders, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men." All right, so let's read another Bible comparison. Let's go with the NLT, and it says, "And he did astounding miracles." All right, and he did astounding miracles, even making fire flash down to earth from the sky while everyone was watching, which that's talking about his ability to, dropping bombs. And of course, the flash, when you really dealing with the flash, that's talking about those nukes. All right, because those nukes give out a flash. Now, let's go to, this is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Now, when you look up that word, wiles of the devil, let's look up that word, wiles, right here. When you look up that word, wiles, it goes back to the Greek word methodia. That's where you get the word method. And it says right here, cunning arts. There you go again, right? Cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. Going back to the word magic, all right? Arts of influencing or predicting events, all right? And producing marvels using hidden natural forces. Also supernatural art. All right? So that's what you're dealing with. Sorcery. A craft. Now, when you go to the word, when you look up the word technology on Animal Online, the word techno, that's where you get the word technology. Techno shows up. And when you look up the word techno, it literally means art, craft, skill. All right. So technology is a craft. It's an art. It's a skill. The technology of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the microchip, that's magic. That's left-hand side magic. It's sorcery. All right. So as a Hebrew Israelite, so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, you've been warned year in and year out, week in and week out, day in and day out, countless lessons, countless epistles of this day when you're going to have to make the biggest decision, of your life. Whether you're going to side with Yahweh Shai and be a part of his elect, or You're going to side with Edom, Esau, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, and took upon your right hand or your forehead, right? That mark of sorcery, all right? And be a part of his chosen, basically. Part of his army of demons and devils. Verse 14, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So a time is going to come where, this system, this technocracy is going to be pushed hard. And if you don't want to rock with it, you're going to be excluded. You're going to be ostracized. And in some cases, you're going to be put to death. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So it will be a cause. All right, the deception is going to be there. I mean, again, the miracles of modern science, so-called, which modern science is nothing but left-hand magic and sorcery. All right. Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. All right. Here's wisdom. Let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. All right. That's Esau's number, basically. That's why even when Bill Gates and them will have certain legislatures, and you have to have numbers to represent the actual law that you want to pass, and they'll always have this affinity with, putting a bunch of sixes on it. All right, because that's the number that kind of goes with their spirit, and his number is 600, 6. All right, 666. All right. So this is wisdom. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you, brothers. This is an actual Edomite saying this, man. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say, Carl Halay, I'm like how about Shemil Shah, double honors to our apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom salutation. All you saying, say Akim, cause the full wind. Stay strong, stay faithful. Shalom.